from deep three-point territory. Another miss by Curry. Here's White. On the wing, Giddey. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
The Bulls leading by 6. The drive-by ball.
Golden State foul.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now here's Kuminga. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Buzelis. 6-point game. Williams outside. Warriors with the rebound. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Here's Moody. Still yet to score.
Trey Jones.
Now Kuminga. Just 3 on the clock. And no good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Jackson Davis. And a missed layup. Chicago leading by 6. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga is really blossoming, and he is not done getting better.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Nobody near Williams. Off target with his 3. Warriors trailed by 8. Outside Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Herter. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jones. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hield. Curry looking around. And the Warriors miss again.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
On the basket by Jones. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Moody. They kick out to Hield. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Driving in. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Curry's got 8 points.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Warriors trailed by 5. Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Well, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
That one misses.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Got a piece of it.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Ball.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Curry's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 8. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Kuminga. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And here are the Warriors now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot's good from Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Butler with the steal. And the foul called on Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Butler with the bucket down low.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Here's White. He takes it in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Here's Butler. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 8. Giddey with it. Kuminga picks him up. Back to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
That shot no good. Nice defense from Giddey. To the middle. Ball no good. Warriors trailed by 10. Right side, Butler. Can't connect from short range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I can't fuck with that white boy, man.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Second team foul.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Warriors trailed by 10. Back to Jackson Davis. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
White. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Warriors making a change here. Outside, White. Here's Williams. Driving to the basket. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Looking to get back on track here. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 10. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Here's White. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 16 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Here's Curry. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Jones.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And both free throws good for White. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
For the Warriors,
First free throw is good.
Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his first points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So it's the Warriors now. 9-point game. Now here's Butler. Pass to Moody. Over Smith. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 5. Butler. And another shot. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pass to Herter. Smith outside. Back to Herter. And here is Dosunmu, defended by Butler. And here's Herter outside. He can't get it to go. Warriors trailed by 9. Hield outside to the paint. Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Butler, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Giddey. Takes it inside. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Moody. Takes it off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Chicago with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Green, the screen. Right side, Butler. No good on that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Curry. Curry in the lane. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Giddey. With the drive. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Here's Moody. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's Giddey. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Moody. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Chicago.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Giddey.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
46 seconds left in the fourth. The three. Giddey, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Assist goes to...
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Butler. It's stolen by Buzelis. Lets it fly. And it's White missing.
Good game, bro.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win.